The following is a Papi Chulo Radio original program. The views and opinions expressed in the commentaries and/or interviews in the following program are solely those of the individuals and are not views of Papi Chulo Radio, its parent, affiliate, or subsidiary companies.
We lived in the murder house, we escaped the asylum, we protected the coven, and we attended the Freak Show. Welcome to the season finale of Are You Afraid Freak Show, the unofficial American Horror Story Freak Show internet radio show exclusively on Papi Chulo Radio. Today is Monday, January 26th, 2015, and I'm your host, Papi Chulo. Here on Are You Afraid Freak Show, we're going to recap, review, and dissect the latest episode of the hit FX series. We're going to deliver directly to you the biggest news regarding American Horror Story Freak Show, and since we're going to be discussing the season finale of American Horror Story Freak Show, I'm going to warn you right now with a spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
So allow me to welcome you to Papi Chulo's Cabinet of Curiosities of Freaks and Geeks. First up, after Hollywood chewed him up and spit him back out, he decided to perform on Halloween for one last time. It's Deadlee.
Yes, I went out with a bang, right?
You can be heroes. You can be heroes.
What's up, guys? Kind of sad, kind of bittersweet tonight.
Next up, she's the only other one who could escape Houdini's water tank. It's Cat's Meow.
So wait, hold on.
You escaped it.
So am I Houdini?
Yes.
Ah!
So, am I Houdini?
No, fuck you. Shut up. My turn.
Oh,
to shine.
whoa.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Deadlee. I missed you so much.
That was graphic.
That wasn't me, though.
I think that was Johnathan Perkins.
My Lamborghini disappeared like Houdini. That was me rapping again.
Sounds good. Next up, he can get very nasty if his manhood is compromised. It's Prince Rico Suave.
What's going on, everybody? Nice seeing you guys again. I missed you guys.
Oh, that's so cute.
And last but not least, he's the biggest freak of them all. It's Johnathan Perkins.
Oh, hello. Thank you. Oh, the biggest freak of them all. I just love it so much. You make me so happy, Papi. Let's talk about you.
Well, actually, let's talk about Deadlee, because Deadlee, later on in this episode, much like you did during the season premiere, I'm going to have you channel your Jessica Lange energy, and you're going to be delivering a mini little monologue of Jessica Lange.
You put me on the spot like that for real, Papi?
Yes, you are. We have to do it. We did it in the first episode. We have to do it in the last one.
You put me on the spot like that for real, Papi.
Yes, so be on the lookout for a pigeon with the script that you're going to have to read.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so let's dive into the episode, and we're going to head under the big top, and we're going to shine a spotlight on the MVP of the episode, the most valuable player. So who's the character that impressed you the most, and why? And we're going to start off with Deadlee. I wonder who it is.
Oh, come on. There's no question. The final episode could be the final episode of this whole HS series for
ABCDFG.
Yeah, for Elsa Mars, Jessica Lange. Come on, she was so many things. She got a star in Hollywood, man.
Was she your hero? Just for one day?
Yeah, and come on. When she was drinking the alcohol and she went out with a bang on Halloween, come on. Yeah. Who else?
Okay. Miss Kitty, who's your MVP? Was it Jessica Lange?
Nobody. Like, there was nobody
What?
in this goddamn episode that I felt like was valuable.
Not even Desiree Dupree?
Like, well, okay. I guess it was Miss Desiree Dupre twirling her titties. Because she said something that was like, whoo. Like, it touched me, but we'll talk about it. So I guess she was my MVP, but like, if she wasn't in the episode, like, she would or die, it'd be nobody, because this episode was full of shit.
Okay. Prince Rico Suave.
Alright, my MVP, I would have to say, honestly, I'm gonna say it's the dude that Elsa was messing around with, just because, yo, I'm telling you, he dropped a huge hint for season 5, so that's my MVP.
Okay. And we're gonna have to find out what this huge hint is, and we'll talk about that a little bit later, I guess. And Johnathan Perkins, who is your MVP?
You would think that this being the last episode of the season that I would have actually thought about who my MVP player was.
But then it would be traditional against tradition.
I guess so. If you want to say that, you can, if you like. But I might have to disagree with you, but then I might have to agree with you. It's just all up in the air. So let's talk about me and who I think
Is that your
is
MVP?
this shit. No, I'm not the MVP. If I was, I would have been on that show a long time ago. I would have granted y'all a personal interview with myself and a couple of other people. But anywho, gosh, I don't even know. I want to pick more than one person again.
Elsa.
We can break the rules for you, Johnathan Perkins.
You can. Elsa?
She's
Let
your
me tell
MVP?
you- No, let me tell you something about Elsa.
Let me tell you something about Elsa.
I'm not going to say nothing bad about her, but I'm just going to tell you my MVP. Okay, so my MVPs are Desiree, Jimmy, and the twins, because they finally got rid of that stupid prick, Dandy. I was so happy that they banded together and to do what they needed to do to get rid of that bitch, that motherfucker.
Oh my.
So, but yeah, they made me extremely, like, I was hoping my girl, what's her name? Amazon Eve?
Eve.
Amazon Eve. I was hoping my girl would come through, but he got her. Shot her ass in the leg and shot her in the head. I was upset about it. They shot my little Paul in the head too. I just, this is just terrible. But yeah,
because you're giving too much.
those are my what?
You're giving too
What?
much away.
Oh, girl, they'll be all right. Get your life. But anywho,
Is he fucking serious? Like,
He says he
no. I just said, get your life, whatever. I mean, they're gonna know about it as we progress on into the episode. Get your life.
Yeah, we should totally do that. Like, Papi, why don't you start reading and telling us about it? Like, go ahead and do that.
I will, but I have to get my MVP. And Deadlee, did you like Johnathan Perkins' cursing?
No, it kind of upset me a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Deadlee. Deadlee, catch your feelings. Okay. Catch your feelings. But those are my MVP for the episode. I was very pleased with them. They made me happy.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you.
My MVP for the episode was, I'm kind of torn because I would have instantly have agreed with Deadlee and I would have said Elsa. But I am not, and I'm going to say Desiree Dupree.
Why?
Because I was very worried for her life at one point in the episode, and I was so glad that she did not die.
Weren't you scared? I was nervous for her little ass too. I thought he was gonna get her, but
She did not
just-
get you got, but we'll talk about that in just a little moment. So let's jump into our recap of episode 413, which was titled Curtain Call and aired on January 21st, 2015. Here's the official synopsis of the episode. The Freaks rebel against new management. Dandy prepares for his debut performance, and Elsa arrives in Tinseltown. So, since everyone is very passionate about this episode and has a lot of opinions, I'm not going to ask for everyone's initial reaction like I typically do, and we're just going to dive into the episode because I'm sure we're going to have a huge discussion about what happened.
Yay!
Thank you for the excitement.
You're welcome.
So we start off the episode with Amazon Eve and Paul. They're rolling out a banner to publicize Dandy's new act while Penny and Ima discuss Dandy's odd behavior. Paul basically tells them, stop talking about that, who cares? We gotta ride this money train as long as possible because Dandy's loaded. So back at the Freak Show, Dandy gives impulsive stage direction. He's shocked that no tickets have been sold, even though the banner has only been up for 30 minutes or an hour. And he blames the performers for being boring and mediocre, thinking that the audiences want new types of freaks. And so basically he's threatening them and is like, I'm gonna change you and I'm gonna do this. And his continued berating of the freaks, who has them retaliate against him. Amazon Eve punches him, knocks him to the ground. They call him boring and pretentious, and Paul quits on the spot, basically alluding to the fact that they all quit. And they leave him on the ground, reeling under the big top. Later on, we see Dandy applying makeup for showtime and humming to himself. And the show that he's putting on is the only type of talent that he has. He's walking around the Freak Show fairgrounds, and Paul interrupts him, wanting to talk about his final paycheck, and Dandy shoots him in the head, and subsequently shoots Penny, who's hiding behind some laundry.
Oh my god. Oh, so sad.
And then he shoots a dining Toulouse. He shoots Susie, who was cooking, and several other fleeing carnies. And then he finds Ima, shoots Ima, and he starts looking around for more people. Amazon Eve grabs an axe, and Desiree Dupree is in her trailer and she's hiding. So Dandy enters Desiree Dupree's trailer, and we see him looking around. He's flipping over beds. Desiree's hiding in what is that, like a closet?
I believe so.
Yes.
I think it was her closet, and then
Boudoir.
Her boudoir.
Yeah.
And so he's about to.
he's.
Yes, in her boudoir. And so then, he's trying to find her when he's attacked by Amazon Eve. And she knocks the gun out of his hands, and they start fighting, and she starts punching, and then he starts punching, and then she starts punching even some more. And then they both reach for the gun, like in Chicago, but he grabs the gun first and shoots her in the leg and then shoots her in the head. After the fight is over,
This can't be.
Dandy enters the trailer again and opens the closet, the boudoir, and Desiree's no longer there, so he leaves, and we see that Desiree has successfully re-hidden herself from him. Bet and Dot are bound and gagged in their tent, and he asks them to come with him. So Jimmy returns that night and finds the signs of carnage, but no bodies. He eats some bread, he calls out for Elsa, not knowing that she's long gone. Then, he enters the big top, and he finds a trail of his friends leading to the stage under the big top. Desiree finds him, and they hold each other, sobbing. So we're going to pause right here before we continue on, and I want to get everyone's initial opinion on this freak show massacre starring Dandy. We'll start off with Miss Kitty.
Okay. I didn't like that he was just executing every single freak. Like, I didn't like that. I just felt like it was a really shortcut way to get rid of everyone at once. Because there were a lot of people at the end. Like, real talk, he could have totally killed off Paul. Why is he still alive? Why was he still alive? Why was he still alive to get shot? It's so stupid of me. Like, that's ridiculous. And then, like, I was confused when he shot Big Bertha. That's her name, right?
No, it's Ima Waddles.
When he shot Ima, I kind of felt sad, just because she didn't even really try to hide, but no shade, her being that big, where can you hide? So, I just felt like she was really weak at that point, and it was just like, bow. I don't know, like, that's just how I felt, but the whole Desiree hiding, like, that shit was scary to me. Like, I was really, really scared for her. My heart was racing. It's just, ooh. I thought, like, my homegirl, Amazon Eve, was gonna save that ass. She didn't. I was really confused how she got him in the face, and he should have been stunned. But he, like, somehow got the strength to shoot her
I don't
in
know
the
how
leg.
he outstrength the strongest woman.
Right? Like, she beat the shit out of Dale. Like, she beat the shit out of Dale. Like, regardless. Like, him being the strong man, the strong woman beat the fuck out of that man. And she should have been able to beat the fuck out of Danby. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, she could have easily had them, but I just thought it was a pussy just move to shoot all of the characters off.
Exactly. They were just trying to shoot them all off.
It was just like, okay, well, we're at the season finale, like, bop, 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 all you guys are gone. Now we just have the last two, and then they're strung up in a weird way. Was that the new Meep on the stage?
I don't know.
Did anyone see, like, because it looked like, you know, that one guy.
Yeah.
The agent guy. So I don't know, but I was pretty, like, scared with the scene, but it was lame that he was shooting everybody. Like, somehow he got a clear shot of everybody.
Yeah, that was interesting how that happened. Deadlee, what did you think of the massacre?
You know what? I got a piggyback off of Kitty Cat and Catch Me Out. Just everything you said, Catch Me Out, is so true. I just felt like, I mean, what was the point of this big massacre? You know, and I mean, what was the reason behind Dandy even doing it? Like, I don't think he really held any major. I know he's sicko or whatever, but there's got to be some reason. I'm just, even as a part-time writer myself, there's got to be something.
All right, Jessica Fletcher.
Yes,
like,
just
okay.
I mean, there's got to be some kind of
come on
reason.
through, Judy Bloom.
Yeah, there's got to be a reason why you want to kill all these people. You know, it just was too much, man. It was just too quick, an easy way out. I didn't like it. I mean, some of these characters had really survived, had a hard, you know, they'd survived, had a tough time surviving the tattoo. You know, the girl with his face,
like a goddamn knife to the stomach.
Shout out to Reptile Girl.
The reptile girl, the other one, the little hands, man, and
the tiny hands is what Cat's Meow calls them.
Yeah, I mean, come on, they really struggled and they survived some crazy stuff, and then to just get knocked out like this, nah, I'm just not buying it. I didn't like it. Dandy was a pain in the ass the whole series. Him and his mama should have never even been in this series. They should have been off. We needed more of that clown.
More Precious.
More Precious and the clown for Prince, because Prince loved that clown, and he barely come back for a quick little cameo this time around.
He was talking, and he wasn't even scary.
Yeah, come on, man. I wasn't buying any of that. And another part, come on, the three titty girl. She,
3-titty girl.
come on, she
Titty
would
girl.
not be hiding. She would not be hiding in her.
I know, because
boudoir.
she's had guns before.
Exactly. She's gangster, and they can tell me all of a sudden she all hiding behind things. No, I was not buying any of that. No, her titties would be all up front battling. All three of them. She would have been out there battling. That's where I'm at, Papi. I'm mad. I'm mad like the cat's meow.
Johnathan Perkins, what did you think of the Freak Show massacre?
Let's see. I want to say what I thought about that scene was that it made you feel. It made
Mighty
you feel.
real?
I think that's the whole point of, I guess, from what I heard from what Deadlee and Meow was discussing, they were asking what was the point. I think the point was to make you feel.
Mighty real. Yes, Deadlee, mighty real.
Yes, and because these people, they lost their lives because of this psychopath.
Did you
but
cry?
Can I just say, no, I didn't cry, but I was just really like, I was upset about it. I was mad. I was like, why? Why does he have to kill all these people? But, you know, we already knew what his agenda was because he already felt like his gift was death, that he was supposed to kill people, and he thought that was his gift from God. And that's his reasoning why he felt the need to kill them. But he's just a selfish brat, a fucking brat that just needs to have his way at all times. If he can't get his way, then you're just gone. You're eliminated. I've encountered people like that. I don't like those types of people. To me, if you're gonna act that way with me, bitch, like, first I'm gonna punch you in your face, and then I'm gonna wipe the floor with you.
Oh my.
But I digress, you know. But that he's just a brat, basically. But can I say now? What was the good girl's name? Ima.
I'm a Waddles.
Child, when she said that he likes to feed her with a spoon feed her, and then make airplane sounds. I couldn't do anything but laugh. That shit tickled me so much. I was just like, oh no. I could just picture it in my mind. You know how, I guess he didn't want to show it on camera or whatever, but you just picture it in your mind, him making them damn airplane sounds and feeding her. I said, ain't that some shit, feeding a big girl like that? That's some shit. So, but that tickled me about her. But the massacre, I mean, it did make me feel, it made me feel bad. It made me feel angry. For them, it's like, damn, it's like, for what? Because of somebody that's selfish, you know? Someone who's spoiled and thinks that the world owes them something when the world doesn't owe them a motherfucking thing, you know? It was just, I didn't like it.
Right.
I didn't like it.
Preach. Goddamn. Like,
Get it,
yeah.
Johnathan Perkins.
Did we just?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Hallelujah.
Yes. Prince Rico Suave, what did you think of the massacre?
I thought it was just pointless. They just were killing people off like way too quick. I didn't understand how Amazon and Eve, that's her name.
Yes.
Don't know how she lost to Dandy. I'm like, because Dandy looks like a little punk ass anyways, so like, how do you lose to Dandy and you're supposed to be the world's strongest woman?
Well, no,
That
she's
just
not
didn't
the
add up
world's
to me.
strongest woman. She's the tallest woman.
Oh, she's tallest? But well, how the hell are you beating up the world's strongest man and you can't beat up this little rich boy?
Because he's weak. He's weak.
It didn't add up
Well,
to
like
me.
Danby's not weak because he would train his body for the.
Oh no, I meant that Dell was weak. Dell was
yeah,
weak.
you're
I didn't
right.
want to look. I don't want to confuse nobody. But
Alright.
that she beat up the strong man because he's weak. And my Nancy from The Craft voice. How did she say it? Because she's weak.
All right,
You never
Nancy.
see The Craft? That was my movie. I like The Craft. You know I liked it because it's witches.
Mm-hmm. You do witchcraft on the low.
No, I am not a brujo. I swear, I'm not. I don't be doing stuff like that. But if I get a hold of your hair, nothing.
Watch out now.
Yes, pal.
So that's why you were on eBay looking for Deadlee's hair.
No. I figured because he gets his hair cut close.
Alright.
I figured I could just get a hold of it one day. But I don't want to be stalking nobody's husband. I don't want to get beat up. I don't want
hair.
nothing to happen to me.
My pubes.
What?
My pubes.
Yes,
What?
your pubes.
What the hell?
Oh,
What? I don't. Even though I do like hair, I do. I like a hairy man. I do.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Oh, that's why I like Sicilians. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Prince Rico
toes.
Suave, you're Sicilian, right?
I have a little bit of Sicilian up in here. My mom.
Are you hairy?
I'm
Are you
a bit
furry like a
hairy.
bear?
No, not really.
Oh my god.
You're not furry?
Not really.
You're not furry?
No.
Like-
maybe furry like a hamster. Like
A hamster.
light fur. No,
Like,
super furry bear.
It grows out
But-
white? Like, does it grow out straight or does it grow out coarse? Or is it curly? Or
What?
what?
Snappy.
Well, how does it grow out?
Alright, wait, hold on, I gotta finish my part. I gotta finish telling you how I feel about this part. Alright, so, right?
Okay.
We can get back to another time. Alright, so for this finale, I just felt like it was the easy way out, and not for nothing, it didn't bring horror to me. Like I said, I'm not seeing horror this season. I saw horror with Twisty and they killed it off.
Like Jim Morrison.
What?
Like, it wasn't horror. Like, that's not horror. Like, going around, like, killing sprees. Like, killing sprees is, I guess it's horrific, but it's not, like, it's not a horror. Like, that's not, I wouldn't go see a movie about a killing spree.
But
Like, you know what I mean?
it's a killing spree, and it's supposed to, like, I feel like, I
but he just,
remember
like,
there's this erotic author, her name is Zane, and her
Oh
book
my
was her
God.
name show on Cinemax, and she did this one story where and they do this all the time, where they make you fall in love with the character. They make you fall in love with the character, and then they just kill them off. And I think that's what this was. We fell in love with those characters. It was, and they grew on us, and then they decided to kill a lot of them off. And how it didn't make you feel any type of way about any of those characters getting killed? I know you felt some type of way about Twisty, but what about these characters? Did you care enough or no?
No, it's not that I didn't care about them, but, like, that's what I mean. I cared about them enough that you should have gave them, like, a horrific murder. You know what I mean? Like, you gave Esmeralda, like, she got cut in half. Like, that was cool. Like, that was horrific. That last episode made me think, like, okay, this finale is gonna be bomb, but I was kind of disappointed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Now, are your legs hairy?
Okay, before we continue that, I need to give my opinions.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm a mix of everybody. I thought this massacre section was very suspenseful. Like, I've grown to love the characters. Tiny hands, tall lady, woman with no body, little man,
Three tits lady,
three
tits
titty girl, lizard lady. with the bald cap.
Awesome cast.
Big girl who doesn't cry. I love them all. And it was very sad for me. Like, I was on the edge of my seat when Amazon Eve was out there, like, listening to the gunshots. I'm like, first of all, who the hell stands out there listening to gunshots? Because she was standing there for, like, 25 minutes listening, like, where's it coming from? Where's it coming from? And then finally, I'm like, bitch, grab the damn axe. So she finally grabbed the axe.
Which way does it go, George? Which way does it go?
Yes.
Like,
and I'm like, you need to hide. And so... yeah, that was very suspenseful. Like, I was scared for Angela Bassett until I realized that they were just killing off all of, like, the non-celebrities. And so once I realized that, I was like, okay, Angela Bassett is safe. But it was very suspenseful. Like, it was a very suspenseful opening section with the freaks and that storyline. And it was interesting. I don't like Dandy, so I'm excited to talk about what's going to happen to him, and we're going to talk about what happened to him right now. So, we see Bet and Dot, and they're walking down the aisle in Dandy's playroom to a lavish wedding procession. Bet is to become his wife. Dot assures him that she will send her mind elsewhere during the wedding night, but Dandy hopes that she will stay from time to time. You know, basically, he threatening her that, you know, I have to feel respected, you know what I'm saying? And so they toast everything to come during their reception. From honeymoons to children's, he wants to, you know, he doesn't care for kids, but he's so excited about having little freak babies. Maybe they'll have a 3-headed girl.
I was looking like, D&D, sit your ass down and humble yourself, bitch.
A 2-penis boy.
Yes. Well,
that
is true.
I could deal with that. Oh my god, I could totally deal with that. Oh my god, could you imagine? And especially if it was as big as like Princess. Oh my god.
He went Valley Girl and gave me a shout out. Wow.
Shout out to Prince. So as he's toasting and he chugs down the bubbly, his vision starts to blur. And it turns out that the new maid, the new cook, put something in his drink. And do you all know who the new maid is?
It looked like it was Desiree. Now his eyes was cut.
It's three titty girl.
Yeah.
It's the 3-titty girl, Desiree Dupree. And
they all look the same.
He doesn't recognize her until she exposes her breast because, as Prince says, they all look the same. So he reaches to stab Desiree with the table knife, but Bet shoots him in the shoulder. And Jimmy is shown to be the new butler. Everything you've ever had and everything you ever will is because
just
of
like
that
he
butler.
was in season 3.
Stop.
Yes. He's the butler again. Because of that
Wearing
butler.
the same suit.
Say it again.
Everything that you are and everything you will ever be is because of that butler.
Oh my god.
That is pretty funny.
That was my Oprah Winfrey moment for the night. Did you approve, Deadlee?
That's Academy Award.
Thank you.
Yes.
So they taunt him that he's going to be the new star attraction of the new show as he passes out. So when he wakes up, he's in his little tighty whities inside Houdini's water tank, and he pleads that he's fulfilling his God-given purpose and says that he forgives and loves the twins. And they tell him that he's about to go straight to hell.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how they said it, Cats Meow?
Who?
The twins.
Your home is in.
Oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I thought you were gonna say my favorite thing that he said.
Oh, well, we'll see. Well, maybe you might have to share with us what's the favorite thing.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Okay, there you go. And so Bet insists that he has killed her friends and family and that she hates him. I hate you. And Desiree insists that for all that they are, Dandy is the biggest freak of them all. As the water fills the tank, Dandy struggles to escape or break the tank, screaming for mercy. What does he say, Cat's Meow?
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
And drowns as the four watch in satisfaction as Desiree Dupree eats her popcorn and says, "He is a star."
I liked it when she said that.
Thank you. All right, now. So let's talk about the death of Dandy, the wedding, everything, the big plot that ended up happening to kill Dandy, that Bet Dot, Desiree, and Jimmy made a reality. And we're going to start off with Johnathan Perkins.
Oh, me first?
Why not?
Thank you so much.
I just made your dream come true.
Kind of.
Oh.
Oh, my.
We'll just move on and talk about what I want to talk about. Now, let's see. Dandy died. Now, I was thinking to myself, I was happy that he was finally getting killed, because you know how I'm not really a big fan of
Tidy Whities?
I can appreciate some tidy whities, you know, because oh my God, I was watching this video last night with oh my God,
Brian Pumper.
No, not Brian Pumper. Ain't nobody trying to watch Brian Pumper, punk ass. We ain't trying to watch him, although you know what, I got something I want to watch tonight. Thank you for saying his name. Let's see. I think it was Ty Roberts. Child. Yes. But anywho, I can appreciate a man in tidy whities and whatever. But you know how they do when they, I hate it when there's a bad character and then the bad character gets away. They
you were worried that he was going to get away.
I was worried that he was gonna get away, and I was like, he needs to be killed. But then I was thinking, because, and you guys know I've said this before, that I like when the continuity or whatever is all one universe. So then I was thinking, I was like, if he escapes, I was like, it would be fun to see, because his character reminds me of Patrick Bateman, I think his name was,
American
from the movie
Psycho.
American Psycho, with Christian Bale. Mm-hmm. His character reminded me of that, and actually Patrick didn't die until that movie with Kevin Chacey or Casey Chasey, whatever his fucking name. I don't know what it is. He didn't die until that movie, but I was leaning towards what would happen if he's in future episodes of the American Horror Story, if he turned up somewhere else, if he actually got the chance to massacre all the freaks and just move on. I was thinking that, but I was happy that he went out like that. I was pretty happy with it. And then to beg this punk bitch. Then to beg. You don't did all this. You don't killed all these people and whatever. You being cocky about it. You think the shit is cute. And you afraid to die, motherfucker?
What does he say, Catch Me Out?
I hate you. Like, that nigga was mad. Like, he was mad. I'm not gonna lie. He was
you really, mad or not?
Really upset. Like, he was throwing a temper tantrum, essentially, like, about dying. Like, it was a trip.
But
yeah, like, it's like...
He died the same way he lived, throwing temper tantrums.
Yeah, and this is where I go back to him being a selfish, spoiled brat.
With his cold reading ass.
Cold reading ass. Small dick reading ass.
Ooh.
That punk.
Calm down.
Because look, girl, I was looking at the tidy
nipples
whities.
Are getting tender.
Yeah, let them get tender, because I don't nobody want. I didn't like his character, but it would have been nice maybe to see what would have been if he had survived and moved on to another part of American Horror Story and see how that would have turned out.
Okay.
You know?
Prince Rico Suave.
Yes, but that's my take on the whole situation.
Thank you. Prince.
You're welcome.
I thought it was well strategically planned, so I like that.
Look
Enjoyed
at
that.
you,
Watching
big
them.
words.
Yeah, got
What
my
do you
dictionary out. We'll hit that nay. All right, back.
So
also,
nasty and so rude.
I loved that Dandy died. I've been saying that he needed to die from how long? So when he finally got, the axe, I was like, you should have did this like 6 episodes ago. But I was content with that. That was probably my favorite actually part of this finale. Sadly.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
He is.
I am.
Deadlee, what'd you think of Dandy? The death of Dandy.
Well, it happened like 12 episodes too late. But besides that, I mean, I like the way they did it. I think they kind of I'll give the writers this much. They did kind of foreshadow that water tank earlier. Remember when they were like looking around the back? They were looking for something in the back there.
They were checking out the back?
Yeah. So we knew that that water tank existed. We did know that. So that just didn't come out of nowhere. But the you know what really threw me though, and I'm just tired. This whole season they've done that. These little flashback things. You don't know if it's real or not.
Yeah, it was weird how they.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't go in order of like showing the plan. They like
Exactly.
did like these little flashbacks that were trying to fill stuff in, but it was kind of weirdly done.
It was very weird.
Yeah,
I was lost. I was
yeah.
completely lost. I was like, what is going on? So are they dreaming again? Because that other time, remember with the cupcakes, those pink
with the
cupcakes.
Let's not talk about moist pink cupcakes.
Yeah, but it was the same thing. It was just the
Good
cutting,
times, good times.
Yeah, it made
But
no
you know
sense.
what? I felt the same way that you do, Deadly, because actually when I was taking my notes down, I was like, and alas, it's a fucking flashback or a wishful thinking dream. I thought it was fake as well, but then I had to cross the shit out once I found out it was real. I was like, oh shit, they got my ass.
That's why
But
you're
I was
supposed to write
happy.
in pencil.
Exactly. I was happy it was.
What? Oh yeah, I don't write in pencil, only pen.
And at least Big Titty Woman came through, and the butler Papi came through.
It's all about that butler.
Yeah. So yeah, that part was good. But then too, can I just talk? I don't think like the three of them would get such a high off of seeing this guy drown. I just don't. I don't know. Maybe that. I don't know. You get me, Cat's Meow? You get me?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Miss
Yes.
Kitty, what'd you
Well,
think of the massacre, and what'd you think about that butler?
I can't.
Shut up! Like it like hit me too late, and I was like, "Fuck." Okay. I have to agree with everybody. Like, I didn't understand the whole sequence about them letting Desiree 3-titty Dupree into the house. I didn't understand. Like, I didn't get it. Like, the whole like them killing Bambi. Yes, Deadly, you are absolutely right. They are about 11 episodes too late. Like, he should have never been on a part, or he should have never been at the end. I've been waiting for somebody to strong arm him and take him. Like, that's what I've been waiting. And then for him to like, I don't know, just die or be found out for his problem. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he pretty much got away scot-free about those murders.
Say it.
Like, I was just like, what the fuck?
Say it, don't spray it.
what about that fucking police officer he was paying off? What the fuck happened to that guy?
He just disappeared right off the series.
But
Like, they pretty much were like, did they just make that character up just so they can get rid of Precious's
poor
of
Precious.
Dorothea's
But
daughter?
now I see why.
Get rid of Dora's daughter. Like, because remember, they built it up. She was gonna be at a dinner table, and then it was like, boom, she's gone.
Shout out to Precious.
But now I see why she was gone, because she was preparing for Empire. Does this mean she's probably not going to be in the next season of American Horror Story?
Well, like, no, like,
probably not.
Well, it's not like they would really give her too much to
And
do
a lot of the
anyway.
American Horror Story people are going over to Scream Queens.
Yeah, Scream Queen.
What is that?
It's
The cast is so much better.
I'm confused. It's going to be on Fox. It's another anthology series by Ryan Murphy, and it's a horror comedy series.
No, I'm tired of Ryan Murphy.
Okay.
He's just like he writes really good stuff. Like
It's
he
a
writes really
it's like
good,
a horror
but
comedy.
like he hasn't had.
It takes place on a college campus.
It could be literally a horror comedy of the second coming of Jesus. I don't give a fuck. All I'm saying
I don't
is
think
that
that would be
Ryan
scary.
Murphy gay?
he hasn't had a good
Is
season
Ryan Murphy
since
gay?
Asylum. He hasn't had
He
a
is.
good season since Asylum.
What?
Like it was all right. It was okay. Like it was no big deal. But there was a big old part that I just didn't understand. Like all these hints and shit. Like
Okay. All right. I agree with all of you. It was a long time coming for Dandy. And I thought it was appropriate the way he died. He wanted to be a star, so he died on the stage. It was interesting, like what Deadlee said, that everyone sort of relished in his death. But I guess once you kill your family, or once someone kills your family, I mean, you want to see that sucker die. You know what I'm saying?
Possibly. I can kind of see that.
Possibly that could have been it.
But Desiree Dupree was eating that popcorn very seductively, so I approved of that.
She was, but I don't wanna go off topic.
Okay, so let's jump back on topic and let's discuss what's going on in another part of the world, and that part of the world is Tinseltown. Deadlee knows all about Tinseltown.
Yeah, it's not all that you think it is.
And that's what we found out because Elsa arrives in Los Angeles to see the president of the World Broadcasting Network. But she hasn't gotten an appointment, so she's rebuffed for the third day in a row by the receptionist. Many cigarettes later, night has fallen, and Elsa remains in the lobby. Her would-be appointment has slipped out the back to avoid her. Aww. The receptionist makes a crack at her, saying that Marlene Dietrich performed Elsa's act better, and so Elsa pimp slaps her in retaliation. Fighting off a restraining security guard, an executive, Michael Beck, comes to her rescue, and he admits that they are of similar backgrounds, as his family were Germans as well. She thanks him for his sympathy, and he replies that he also happens to be the junior vice president of casting, to which Elsa responds with a smile. Many years later, in 1960 Hollywood, a newsreel announces the start of the Walk of Fame with three-time Emmy Award winner Elsa Mars, now famous for the groundbreaking The Elsa Mars Hour, which dominates Friday nights. And of course, she's got multiple gold recording albums, including a Christmas album. You've got that one, right, Deadlee?
The German one, of course. I have all three.
Yes. He says with a delay.
Yes.
She and her now husband, Michael Beck, filmed a commercial for Campfire Gold Coffee. Good. She cuts the film to basically bitch about the script and the product, and in her dressing room, Michael brings the network's VP for publicity to discuss a spread for Parade magazine about a Halloween performance. But Elsa's like, I do not perform on Halloween, remembering also her sexual domination of her husband via flashback. She comes home to see Massimo, who has not been seen since Florida. He worked in Nevada for a little while with the U.S. Army to build villages for atomic testing. Elsa is bored and lonely, basically saying that, you know, she wanted all these dreams, and now that she has dreams, she doesn't want them anymore. Surrounded by sycophants and a cheating husband, but she also cheats. She feels cursed by both, you know, realizing her dreams and her dreams poofing in her face. And basically, she's like, I want to run away with you, Massimo. Let's go to Rome. And basically he tells her that he's got a terminal illness and he only has a month to live. Later, Michael brings Mr. Gable, the president of WBN, to see Elsa. She's drunk, but that's fine. The snuff film that she created back in Germany has been discovered by gossip monger Hedda Hopper, and she's threatening to write about it in the media. In addition, detectives have discovered her involvement in the freak show, and at the freak show, all they found were like bodies of dead carnies, dead freaks. So that's how Elsa found out what happened to the freak show. Gable tells her, to her shock, that a mass grave was found with the performers and that a morals clause in her contract nullifies further involvement with her, but they're going to pay her out of her contract. She agrees to a farewell Halloween performance after all. Elsa performs on live television on Halloween night. Her show was viewed by Desiree Dupree, who is now married with kids, and Jimmy and the twins, who are now together and expecting a baby. The Halloween performance summons Edward Mordrake and his troupe of dead freaks, including Twisty the Clown. Mordrake stops Elsa's performance and notes that she summoned him as an act of suicide. Elsa begs for him to take her, and Edward kills her, but tells her that she does not belong with him. Elsa awakens back at her freak show, and all the previously dead freaks are now present. Elsa is welcomed back in the afterlife and joins her family in a performance for the dead, finally finding peace in her death. Now, before I ask everyone's opinion on what happened, there was an interesting little soliloquy monologue type of thing that Elsa said to Massimo about her dreams, and our very own actor inside the actor studio, Deadlee, will read it for us in his best Jessica Lange Elsa Mars interpretation.
I'll do my best, but you were doing it tonight, Papi. I heard it.
Thank you.
All right. Yes. This is serious. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. I have always been cursed. First by having my dreams ripped away. Now by having them all come true. 8 years ago, my best friend made me a birthday cake. That night, when she and I sat over my candle, my birthday wish was plain and simple. I just wanted to be loved. And every step I have taken since then has taken me one step further from that wish coming true.
Everybody clap.
Clap, 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 clap.
Thank you.
Cat's Meow, do you approve? Does the Emmy go to Deadlee?
I was about to say, you totally deserve an Emmy after that.
Thank you, dear.
Yes. So Deadlee.
Although you did sound more Russian and German.
Oh, don't get started with Deadlee now.
Don't get started. I've been practicing my German accent for years.
Yes.
You have? Well, I'm going to help you out right quick. Now, you could go for a Russian character.
There you go. So Deadlee.
But not German.
What
not
did you
right
think
now.
of the Elsa Mars hour?
What did I think about it? Well, the Hollywood stuff was kind of interesting. And this is another thing where I think could have come like way before or something. Because it was kind of interesting, but it seemed like a whole nother series almost. Didn't it to you? I mean,
yeah, it did. The Elsa Mars show.
Yeah, it just seemed like a whole nother show. I'm like,
Elsa Mars was like the Lucille Ball of her time.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen exactly what the show was. Like if it was like Cher, if she had a ton of costumes.
It was her singing Life on Mars.
But then I also did not buy, like, why was she so angry with her young lover? I'm like, she's got like a hot young lover and she's so bitter and angry and she's drinking her whiskey and this is
and who's Neil Patrick Harris's husband in real life.
No way. I did not know that.
Yes, it is.
I didn't know that either until afterwards when I was reading.
Oh my god.
What?
Well, he was kind of hot.
No, we're not going to get into that, Johnathan Perkins.
Oh.
But
Go ahead.
Okay, but I did think that whole Hollywood stuff was great. And she looked fabulous. And are we going all the way to the very end, or are we waiting?
Yes, let's go all the way to the end. What did you think of her performance of We Could Be Heroes when she was kind of like rapping?
Just excellent. Let me just do a little sidebar here. A friend of mine who works at a bookstore here that all the celebrities go to told me over the Christmas time, Jessica Lange came in and he had a conversation with her, and she was saying that she was gonna sing this song "Heroes" to him. So I had the insight on that. Just wanted to let you
Oh
know.
wow, and you didn't even tell us.
And I didn't.
Wow,
I
that's
should have, but yeah, I did erase my mind. But yeah, and I guess she also told him that that's been like her favorite part of the season is doing the songs because I guess it's been one of her dreams to be like a singer. So there you go.
Aww.
Really?
Yeah, so I thought that was great, and just even the ending, there was not enough of the clown, Princess Clown,
I
but
love Twisty.
you love your
I wish he
Twisty,
was
I know.
I wish he was there a little bit more, and maybe killed somebody, maybe just a little.
But I kind of like how it all
Actually,
went down. It was kind of cool how that went down, and they were like, "What's going on?" and she just up and left her body and back down to the circus. That was a little trippy too. Like, okay, so I guess that's where she was. Is that her afterlife then? Back in the circus,
Yes.
or back in the freak show rather? Okay, well, yeah.
Or
okay,
did
I
or was
approve.
that like a gift from Mordrake? Like I wasn't sure. Like I got confused with that.
I think it was a gift
Like he
for
gave
her.
like
Well,
you know how
that,
Mordrake has his own that he goes and collects. Like did he give her her own to collect now, or like?
I think that's where she was supposed to go. I will get into it when I begin to talk.
Poppy, can I go back? I mean, this was great. Elsa's my girl, and she's the star of the
Yes.
show. But we've completely forgot my other star of the show, and her death scene is our Miss Down syndrome.
Oh yes, because you weren't here for that.
Yeah, but I mean, this week didn't. Oh, that was last week. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. No, but you weren't here, and this is our
I
last
wasn't
episode.
here,
You can
and it
share
was
your
just-
thoughts on Marjorie's death.
Well, Marjorie, it kind of hit me. I loved her. There was not enough of her. She was one of those characters that I think they could have done so much more with, and I wish she would have been on, like, way earlier in the season. Her and Neil Patrick. I thought that whole story was very cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
Like that should have came like right after Twisty, like immediately.
Exactly. That's all I have to
I
say.
was happy that she wasn't a cock blocker.
Thank you, Miss
No
Kitty.
problem.
She just wanted to watch.
I know. Oh wait, Deadlee. What about looking at Ma Petite?
Oh my God!
Welcome, Miss Elsa. We miss you.
Kitty, do my petite. She's back.
Hold on.
We miss you, Miss Elsa.
Yes, Miss Elsa.
Yes. Oh, it's so good to see her back. I mean, just a little glimpse of her, and to see Elsa pick her up one last time. Even though in real life, do not pick her up. We know
No,
that.
do not pick her up in real life unless you ask her, and you cannot pick her up like a baby.
There you go.
Yes. So, Cat's Meow, what did you think of the Elsa Mars hour? And much like Deadlee, a little birdie also dropped you a line that we want you to read as Ethel Darling.
Oh, fuck. Nah. Okay.
'Cause this is the last time you'll be able to do your Ethel Darling impression.
Okay. Can you imagine the police showing up at the Old Globe and arresting the guy playing Othello for murdering Desdemona?
Yes.
Oh my God! Give her the award. She
It's
takes
like
mine.
Kathy Bates is right here with us.
I'm giving her my award.
Although on the website I found
Let's take
that
your
with,
finger
they actually phonetically spelled it out like this. For those that want to learn how to speak like.
Can you imagine the police showing up at the Old Globe bar, arresting the guy playing Yo Othello from Stupid? No. Fuck that. All I will say is that I just thought it was stupid. From her, like, stalking Clark Gable.
No, that was not
Jane-
Clark Gable.
What?
That was Mr. Gable.
Oh.
A different Gable. Maybe his brother.
Well, from her stalking Mr. Gable to her meeting her bottom to being what the hell? Like, I just don't understand. Like, she was singing in German. I just didn't get it. All of a sudden, like, she was running strong. Like, she was a commodity. Like a Lucy, like a German Lucy. It was a fucking trip.
She was a German Lucy.
But like,
Deadlee,
I
you could have
thought
been
it was
Ethel.
Crazy how everything ended. Like, she went out like a bitch. Like, Okay, this is what I was expecting. Because remember when Edward Mordrake came cruising down the damn street like a pimp with his bitches behind him?
Yeah, and everyone could see him then, but then they couldn't see him.
Staring, like people actually stopping and staring. And then when he came up in the building, nobody could see him.
And they were like, "Where's the smoke?"
They were like, "I told them not to do the smoke." Okay, so no one can see all these people blocking her, but they could see them walking down the street.
The lighting was better in the street.
I don't give a fuck. Like, I know what I can see when I'm on the street and what I can see in front of me, in front of the lights. They wouldn't have been able to see Elsa because they were around her. They were about to jump her, like initiate her in. So it was just like, that didn't make
gang
any sense.
style.
And then her whole like, her freak heaven. Elsa is not a fucking freak. She's an amputee. Like, she's not a freak. She does not have any, like, she was not born with any deformity.
Yeah, but you know what? Tattoo Girl isn't a freak either. She just
like,
got
well, no,
fucked
like
up
she
and got some
can't live
tattoos.
life. Like, she can't live a normal life, hence because of her tattoos. So that makes her a freak. But the thing that made Elsa a freak, she covered up and hid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, freaks, they have no choice but to live the way that they live because they can't hide. They can't hide.
You're right.
So
I think the problem that you're missing is that she probably felt like a freak.
I feel like feeling and being are two different things. But, like, I understand what you're saying, but, like, her feeling like a freak is different from being a freak. And I feel like that shouldn't have allowed her past of murdering her own people.
True, but you know what? I also kind of thought Chester was schizophrenic, but he was a freak. You know what I mean?
Yes, like he was a freak, but it's like
I think he's a freak because of the time. I think it was a freak because of the time that they were. Well,
I did think about that too, but also Elsa was not the only person walking around with an amputated body part.
Mm.
So it wouldn't have been unheard of.
The way she got it was probably just a little.
But I don't like I said,
whole sawing them off.
Like, she hid her deformity, so people didn't know.
She did.
So it's like
half the freaks didn't know.
How do you earn a better life into the afterlife because you were a freak and you did what you had to do? You murdered your best friend because she was going to murder you for trying to harm freaks? Like, no, that doesn't make any sense. You murdered a lot of people. You attempted to murder one of your own by throwing a knife at him into his stomach, and you didn't want to call the hospital, like the ambulance. Like, girl, I honestly thought her hell was going to be, she was going to have to live out the afterlife as being booed off stage like she did when those people had a full house.
They probably just gave Jessica Lange a good farewell.
Because it's her last one.
Exactly, because she was in hell the last season.
I hate these happy endings. Like, I didn't,
that
like,
pissed
it's
me off.
supposed to
That
be
happy
scary.
ending, it's a horror,
like,
thank you, it's a horror story.
It was just like, oh, happily ever after, happily ever after. Like, even though she pretty much, like, killed herself, like, on TV, but she still made it seem graceful. Because now no one's going to pay attention to the fact that she was a smut, or she was a, what do they call them? Smut films or whatever. She did a freak show. Now she will be remembered for everything that she's done because she died before all that shit happened.
That magazine.
Like, she got away scot-free. Like, I was expecting something a little bit more scary, a little bit more like freaks truly do conquer. Like, you know what? I thought, like, the freaks were going to turn on her in her, like, afterlife. That's what I thought.
Now remember, stars don't pay.
Like, what the like, are you serious? That's how you ended? Stars don't pay. Like, she murdered you. Like, what do you mean stars don't pay? Okay. Like,
I forgive her.
At the end of the episode, I was so
100%.
fucking pissed off. I honestly felt like somebody screwed me and my ass didn't spit, didn't do nothing, just went in dry, didn't give a fuck about my feelings, and left the coin on the stove and left.
Didn't give a fuck about my feelings.
Like, that's how I felt. I was just like, are you fucking serious? Like, I've been watching this show for fucking months. I had, like, there was almost it like equated up to a month where we couldn't watch anything because they were on breaks or whatever. And it's just like you loaded up with all this bullshit. I had to deal with Danby's ass for 30 minutes, and then I had to deal with Elsa's whiny ass. I have everything, but yet I have nothing. Bitch, you are white, you are rich, and you are making it work. Like, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. You have a young man who he lets you whip him around, regardless of how pussy he may be. He has money. He has money, and you have everything you could ever desire. You're famous. People know you. People love you. But it's never fucking enough. It is never enough. I don't want to hear about your white woman problems at the end of this goddamn season. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And it was just like, I honestly felt like after I got fucking blasted in my ass, I got fucking pissed on. Like, I just felt so fucking like, are you fucking serious? I've been watching this TV show for months and no ending. There was no actual ending. Everything was happy. Everything fucking glitter shooting out of the goddamn sky, because it's just such bullshit. And that is the clue of next season. Saw that shit on the ground where all those fucking freaks were slayed, big piling steam of shit. That's what season 5 is gonna be, a big old steaming pile of hot shit, because this season sucked ass. It sucked ass. Ryan Murphy, you are officially scrubbed. You've been scrubbed. You've been scrubbed. Fuck you.
I so told you Cat was gonna go on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Told you Cat
So,
was gonna go.
Prince Rico Suave, do you feel you got reamed up the ass? And what do you think is the clue, since you talk about clues and stuff, as well as give your opinion on the Elsa Mars show?
I don't need to give my opinion. Cats gave it for you. I've been telling you guys throughout the season how disappointed I've been in this season for a while. So for the finale, it just iced it up for me. It just put the ice on the cake. You know what? Like Kat said, they could have did a lot more with it. You want to bring the cops into it? You should have had the freaks come over and take over the town, and they end up being the cops of the town. Like some cool shit like that. Like a rise. Like I felt
American Horror Story, Freak Cops.
That could have been season 5. The Freak Cops. Nah, but it just like they could have did so much. It was disappointing. The happy endings just really just killed it for me. I was just like, I want to jump in the screen and shoot you guys now. Like, I wish you just all got shot if that was the case.
Like, right? Like, what was the point? Like, okay, this is how I feel about it. I feel like they were giving people their just dues. Like, okay, remember in season 3 how they didn't really use a lot of Angela Bassett, and then they just chopped her up and literally left her all over the city? And like, that was the ballad of Marie Laveau. I felt like they were trying to make amends for that. And then I felt like, did anyone else get a slight star-crossed lover from Massimo or whoever that fucking Italian guy's name and Elsa?
Yes.
Oh,
like,
yes.
I felt a star-crossed lover.
They were together last season too, weren't
yeah,
they?
I'm just like, are you fucking serious? Like,
But this time they got a happy ending.
Needs to
Sort of.
he needs to stop listening to the tweets that he gets from little 14, 16-year-old kids who, I really feel like this should happen, or maybe they should. No, you like, it's called Horror Story for a reason, and you horribly failed. Like, I was kind of looking forward to this season, and I hated the fact that it was going to be a freak show, and anyone who heard me on last season's recap, I was really pissed off, because of course freak shows are fucked up. Freak show. Freak is in the fucking...
made me so amped.
That has freak in the title.
It made me so amped.
If you guys want to see a good freak show, see the show called Freaks. I think it's a movie called Freaks,
It's a
from like
movie.
the 30s, right?
Yes.
Really good. I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking this was going to be like, or Santa Sangre, which is like a film
Spanish.
out of Mexico, when it has it's like a freak show. I really wish Ryan Murphy would have watched that and just kind of built it kind of similar to
You know what I wish he would have did? I wish he would have used a lot of the influences from his friggin' trailers that he was like teasing us with, like the clowns with the friggin' razor claw teeth and shit like that. Like, that's what I was expecting to see.
But
like,
instead he did
trapeze
Glee.
artist, and then he did like a bootleg Glee. Cause it looked just like Glee. Cause I'm pretty sure I saw Leah Michelle crawling around on the floor around
No, you
a couple
didn't.
times.
Poor Leah Michelle.
Leah Michelle crying.
Wasn't she
Deadlee-
the half-bodied chick? Wasn't that
Deadlee-
Leah Michelle?
And she was
No.
one of the backup singers. Like,
Deadlee loves Leah Michelle.
Oh, well, then I guess you're gonna love freaking Scream Queens. Because her and Ariana Grande are gonna sit there and battle each other's voices.
Oh no, I
to see
can't. I
who's
can't
better.
deal with Ari Granny. I can't deal with her.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking
Damn it.
about that.
or-
You know,
You
when
got,
people
like,
talk about Ariana Grande, she's like people try to say that she sounds like Mariah Carey. Now, I'm a musical person. I'm very open-minded about music, and I listen to the people and how they sound. The people make the connection with Ariana Grande and Mariah Carey because of those high notes, but you have artists like Shantae Moore can hit those high notes as well, but she doesn't sound like Mariah Carey. I think that's where people get confused. It's like just because the same thing happened with Christina Aguilera when she first came out. She could hit those notes. They said, "Oh, she sounds like Mariah Carey," but she doesn't sound like Mariah Carey to me.
Okay.
Yes,
Oh my
give
God,
us the teaser.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So, because we talked about it earlier in the season, Operation Top Hat.
Oh, I
So-
forgot to. You didn't ask me how I felt about Apple's death.
Because Prince is not finished with his.
Well, I thought he was finished.
No, he's not done by girl.
Well, child,
Girl,
go
bye.
ahead. Go ahead. Do what you need to do. Oh, what's wrong?
All right. So, we talked about Operation Top Hat earlier in the season. Do you guys
Yes.
remember that? Yeah. All right. So, if you paid attention to Elsa and her little Gasapo boyfriend that they were talking, he tells you why he's gotten this disease. He was building Nuketown. So Nuketown and Operation Top Hat go real together. So you already know that the teaser, like, it's gonna be that whole radiation chemical, like experiment, like radiation crap.
Mutants, toxic
Oh,
crusader,
Yes. Mutants.
reptilians.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, reptilians. Okay.
I hope
What?
that-
if this somehow fucking cross-pollinates into Asylum again, because remember they had them weird.
Oh yeah,
mutated ass
see,
people
I
in
liked
the woods?
Asylum. So if
Yes.
it cross pollinates with Asylum, then it might be good.
I can't handle no more. I can't handle no more like crisscross
Pepper will be there.
applesauce shit. I'm fucking done.
Maybe Pepper will be there.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Pepper.
He's the mother mutant.
Hans Gruber.
Jonah's mother mutant.
All right, so Johnathan Perkins, what did you think of the Elsa
Yes.
Mars show?
I thought it was cute and whatever, and I'm glad that she was a take charge woman. She was telling them writers what to do. Like, bitch, that's what her ass should have been saying about this season. She should have been talking to them writers, like, what the fuck is y'all bitches doing for the season? But I did enjoy the season a little bit as it progressed on.
Because you didn't like it in the beginning.
I did not like it in the beginning. I'm like, because it wasn't supernatural. I'm a supernatural buff. I love anything that has to do with supernatural. And the only time I got really excited was when something supernatural was going on. You know, I like, superpowers. I love witches and all that other bullshit. So, but as the season went on, I did find myself, like, while I was watching the episodes, I did feel myself and see myself saying, oh shit, I can't wait for next week. What's going to happen? So, but anyhow, are we talking about her death as well?
Yes, tell us about the death.
Because I think about, it's not a day that doesn't go by when I think about death, heaven and hell, and where I might end up and stuff like that. I think about that on a daily basis. And I told people that, in heaven, they say you can have whatever you want. If you get to heaven, whatever your heart's desire, that's what you can have. That's what is given to you. So I remember watching Coven, and I liked the contrast of how they put his name was the Axeman in Coven.
Mm-hmm.
The Massimo guy or whatever. I loved how they put his heaven as oh God, what was her name in the
Fiona.
In the Coven? What was Fiona and Fiona's hell? Like they're in the same place, but one is she believes she's in hell, and he believes he's in heaven. I just love that, and I love the fact that she got to go to her heaven, and it's hers, and I feel like even though she wanted to be, at first she didn't want to do the TV thing and whatever, but she eventually did it. I still felt like her heart was with the freaks and all that, so I was kind of happy to see that she was happy to be back with her freaks, and she was, and they were all there. It seems to me like it said to me that they were, that's where they were their most happy, and that's where they want to be, you know? That's what I got from it. I hope I'm not sounding too all over the place. But
No, it was good. It was very kumbaya of you.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. But did you see did you see that white suit that Elsa was wearing? Her shit was crisp. I loved it.
In the afterlife,
God,
there's excellent dry cleaning.
Yes, I loved it. I was
Just
looking
look
at
at
her. I was
Beetlejuice.
looking at her like, what?
Beetlejuice had a crisp suit.
Sure did. Now I'm about to skip Brian Pumper and put in Beetlejuice tonight. Damn it, you did it. Now I'm watching Beetlejuice when we finish with this. But Elsa was on her Lisa Ray yesterday because that suit was real crisp. I was feeling it. But yeah, that's I like what they do in American Horror Story. Now I didn't watch the other seasons, but do they talk about heaven and hell?
They do.
In the other seasons as well?
Yes.
And where people go. So I'm glad that they're addressing this, and because I've always felt like I was like, if I was to ever go to heaven, I could have a room full of Lay's potato chips for all eternity if I wanted. It's just I like that. But the hell aspect, I don't like that shit. Sometimes I thought about hell. I think I know what my hell would be. My hell would be I'm sitting in there's like a light is shining on me, but I'm sitting and it's complete darkness. It's just nothing. There's no one there. And I think that holds true to myself in this world, because my sister, she said it to me. She's like, you're a people person. You like to be around people. Like, there was like a few years ago, there people were like, why are you going out for Black Friday? You're not even buying nothing. You're not getting nothing. I was like, I just like to see, and I like to be around the people, and I just love it. So I think my personal hell would be nothing.
Aww.
Isn't that sad?
Yes, but we'll dissect that during another show, our psychological hour.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I enjoyed the Elsa Mars section. I don't know. So I know that like the majority of you didn't, but I enjoyed it. I don't know. I liked it too. I thought it was interesting. It was kind of like a different show, like Deadlee said, but it was interesting nonetheless. And that whole section with Elsa and Massimo and that kind of thing was really nice. And I don't know. I enjoyed it. I did. Since some of you mentioned the season as a whole, in the beginning, or maybe not in the beginning. In the beginning, I liked the season. In the middle, I didn't like the season. And towards the end, I grew to like it again. To me, this season is better than Coven, but the first two are still the best, in my opinion.
Wait, what did you say?
I don't know if
I like this season better than Coven. Coven to me was a mess. It was there was a lot of great acting in Coven, but the plots were all over the place. Some of it just didn't really even make sense. This season, the plot was a little bit more linear, and it focused on the freaks as opposed to last season, where it just really did go all over the place, and at some points it just didn't even make sense. Everybody was coming back to life. This season, it focused on the freaks, and although I think the major problem of this season was that their cast was too big, I liked that we actually got a chance to get to know the characters. The only issue is that we didn't see some characters for many episodes. Like Desiree Dupree, she came, then she disappeared in the middle, and then she came back. Elsa, Jessica Lange, she was in all of the episodes, but there were some times when she only had like 1 or 2 scenes. So I think the problem this season was, for me, that they had a huge cast, and they tried to give everyone the spotlight, but it made them suffer, because at the beginning it looked like the show was going to be all about the twins, and then they disappeared in the middle. And then they came back. So, before we leave, as we usually do on a season finale here on the station, I want everyone to grade the season. So you can give this season an A, B, C, D, F, and you can use the plus and minus system as well. So I want everyone to grade the season. I want you to say what grade you give it, and I want you to explain why you gave it that grade. And if you want to say, in your opinion, if you thought this season was better or worse than any of the previous seasons that have aired, you can do that as well. So we'll start off with Cat's Meow.
Exactly. Who said ooh? Because you already knew it was fucking coming.
I do.
Like, it's the lowest grade and the most embarrassing grade to ever get, and I've actually received one.
A 0.
An F minus.
Oh my.
That's what this season is going to get. It's a big old fucking F minus, because it was full of shit. There were parts that I really, really enjoyed. And there were parts that really touched me. But at the end of the day, I'm sick and tired of them building up whatever the fuck they're trying to build. And it starts off really well. It gets me excited. And then for some reason, the shit just falls apart. Like it's been put together with some goddamn duct tape and wishes and hopes and dreams mid-season. And then it's like the remaining parts that are still together are dragging to get to the finish line. So, F minus. You done goofed.
Tell us how you really feel. And how does it measure up against the other season? So this is like the worst season for you, even worse than Coven.
This is the worst season. Like, I give like Coven
even worse than worse than Stevie Nicks.
Yes, way worse. Like I would have dealt with Stevie Nicks. Like I would have dealt with it. Like it's just like I hope that they really bring back the scary factor. Like
that'd be awesome.
Season 2 had me on edge. Like for a minute, I used to work overnights at a undisclosed sex shop, and I used to be scared as fuck when I'd have to work overnights because I would be thinking about American Horror Story Asylum. But like these past 2 seasons have just not impressed me. They've been name dropping like a motherfucker, but they haven't like really done anything.
All right, Miss Kitty. So an F minus. Deadlee, what's your grade? Why? And how does it compare to the other seasons?
It's getting a big C for me. C. And I'll tell you why. The acting, of course, Elsa, Jessica Lange, excellent again.
Of course. But
I feel like they really they missed the mark with the whole freaks. I mean, towards the end, they kind of came up, and the whole Pepper episode, best episode of the season, they needed more of that. Maybe concentrate on one of the freaks every episode, and let's see what their backstory and really get really deep.
We should have had an entire episode for Mon Petite.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get real deep on that. They just kind of showed us a little bit, and then her family just kind of sold her off for some Dr. Pepper or something. Wasn't that what it was? Dr.
Pepper, yes.
Yeah, let's see why this family would actually sell her off for some Dr. Pepper. Let's get a little deeper into that. So, C is what I gave it, Prince. And
All right, good luck.
yeah, because I mean the acting, excellent once again. I'm a little upset with the strong man that they kind of left him out in the dust too. Just that.
Gave
Come
her
on,
pay,
there was some.
bitch.
Yeah, there was some stuff that was just left open. I mean, that whole stuff in the bar, I was digging that when his down low tendencies, and I wanted to get more
Nobody
into
has
that.
to know.
Exactly. Come on, let's get more into that. And then, man, then they wasted too much time on Dandy and his mom, and then even Krusty the Clown.
Precious.
Hey.
Oh, Twisty. I mean,
Precious.
Twisty. I liked his story a little bit. Like I didn't at first, but come on, I think even him, I would take Twisty over Dandy.
What if
And
they made Precious a serial killer?
You know what? Precious in her wig this year, no, she left just on time.
Patti LaBelle, get you got.
Patti
That
LaBelle
wig was sitting on Precious's head. It
Patty,
looked like
no, she was not
broken.
having it.
Yeah,
either.
that's because Empire hooked her up with some better ones.
True that. But so see, and then as far as the whole series goes, I think it's probably the worst one. Yeah, I mean, I like Coven, to tell you the truth, Papi. I think we disagree a little bit.
Deadly, I do
I
too.
like Coven. Yeah, so I'd have to say this is the worst. Also because I probably I was expecting a lot more. I had some great expectations for this, and Ryan Murphy didn't come through.
Aww.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got an F- from the one that got Get You Got. We got a C from the Aztec Mexican. So, Mr. 13 Inches, Prince, what is your grade and why, and how does it compare?
How many episodes is there?
13.
Of this whole season? There was 13. So I'm about to give him a D, because I liked 5 out of the 13. That's a problem.
A D for Dick?
That too, let's just, I give him the D. But, like I said, I give him a D. I only liked 5 episodes. I could tell you each episode I liked, and that's the problem. I should be able to tell you, it's hard to pick which episode. I'll tell you right now, I just watched all 8 episodes of Power, and I can tell you right now, I love the whole season. I can't tell you what episode I like more than the other. This season, I can tell you what episodes I like. That's a problem. So,
wow.
Yeah, I'm giving the D.
Okay.
Nice, though. I could have went Cat's Meow on it.
Johnathan Perkins, what grade and why, and how? I mean, you've only seen Coven, so how did it compare versus Coven?
Well, let's see. I was oh my god. I give this season a C- tonight, because it was, the season to me wasn't well written. The acting was a little bit good, but it wasn't well written. I don't know who the directors were. I don't know who was in control of all that, whatever, but it just seemed like it was rushed to me this season. I give it a C- because it seemed rushed, but there was some good parts in it that I did like. And let's see, but I've only gotten into it last season, and let's see, Coven was a complete A+ to me. I guess if you're into that supernatural stuff, then you'll be able to follow it and catch it, because I love all that shit. Resurrections, dying, coming back, telekinesis and telepathy and all that other stuff. I like that type of stuff. So for me, Coven versus this, Coven was an A+. The acting was on point, excellent writing, excellent acting, and I really enjoyed that season more than this season. I don't want to say nothing bad about nobody, but I must say it. So bear with me. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh shit, that shit just slipped my mind. Anywho, I give this season a C minus. I think it could have went a whole lot better. And if it was too many actors, as you say, they could have played it where a few of the actors only appeared in scenes while they were in groups instead of alone,
Or more episodes. Or more episodes,
Or more episodes, Episodes. But I just think that it could have been a better season. They could have did better with it. And I give it a C minus. Hopefully the next season they'll do better. Hopefully they'll cast me. Because I'm ready.
Yes. Okay, so an F minus, a C, a D, a C minus. I feel really nice for the grade that I'm going to give it.
Oh God, I need one to make me do it.
What you gonna do?
I'm going to stick with it. I'm giving mine. The grade that I'm giving it is a B minus.
Wow.
Oh.
Why was that? That's like an 80%, or that's an 80%.
Right?
Like, why?
I know. I kind of feel like maybe it's wrong, but I'm just gonna stick with my convictions.
No, it is wrong. Like a B is like needs and like a B is like you're good. You could improve if you want.
Okay, you know what?
Bother.
Okay,
Explain yourself,
since Cat's Meow is
No child
bullying
left
me.
behind. No child left behind.
Since Cat's Meow is bullying me, I'm gonna lower it down to a C.
No, it's okay, Papi. No child left behind.
You keep your opinion. It don't matter what nobody say. You keep your opinion. You say what you want to say.
Okay, say it like I mean it. Ooh, shout it out.
He is trying to graduate American Horror Story. He is.
We's gonna graduate. Okay, here's what I'll say.
Graduate.
For the most part, in the beginning, I enjoyed the season for the promise of what it was. In the middle, I was a little bit stagnant. Then the Pepper episode came, and I was really excited. And then things went down again, and then things came up for the last couple of episodes. Like I said before, too many characters. They should have focused more on the characters. What they did this season, unlike last season, I didn't think Coven was horrible, but it was a bit of a mess if you think about it. I mean, there were just so many, all these different storylines going around, and it was kind of messy. This season was a little bit more clean in their storytelling, and it focused a lot more on the characters. It was a much more singular storyline with the freaks. If they would have done something similar like that last season with the Coven, then their storyline would have been a little bit stronger. But it was like, okay, so is it a war with the voodoo? And now all of a sudden there are witch hunters. So it was kind of weird. And there's this racist bitch. So I don't know. I thought that the storyline for this season was a little bit more clear, but they had too many characters, and it made a lot of the characters fall to the wayside. Like the characters that in the beginning we thought were main characters, Elsa, Jimmy, the Tatler twins, were tossed to the wayside like a couple episodes in, and then we were introduced to all these new characters for like 1 or 2 episodes, and then we were tossed away. We never really even got to know Ima Waddles. Did we want to get to know her? I don't know, but we didn't get to know her.
She was rich.
She's rich, bitch. She's a real big timer. So I don't know. It was messy, but there was a little bit more of a linear path to it. In the beginning, like, I didn't know what to expect from Jessica Lange's Elsa. Was she kind of like Fiona in the beginning? She was very Fiona-ish, but then they tried to redeem her and sort of tried to make her sister Jude-ish. It was a weird combination, and at some points we didn't know whether we were going to root for Elsa or if we were going against Elsa. So I don't know. I guess maybe the C is much, after sort of talking it out, a C makes sense. I don't agree that it's an F minus, and I think a D might be a little too low for me at least. So I'll give it a solid see. And I already mentioned as far as what I thought it landed. I don't think it's as good as Murder House or Asylum. I think it's a little bit better than Coven. So it's kind of in the middle for me as far as the 4 seasons. Now, very briefly, what I want to do with everyone before we leave is any predictions for next season. Just very briefly, just one thought. What do you think the new season is going to be about? Cat's Meow.
Nothing. I'm not fucking watching.
There you go. Deadlee.
I'm still thinking it's going to be something like the New Mexico. What is the
Area 51.
Nuketown.
Yeah, Area 51.
Nuketown.
I'm thinking it's going to be something like that.
Prince Rico Suave.
Nuketown. That's all I gotta say.
Johnathan Perkins.
Oh, I'm sticking with my guns. I'm thinking it's going to have to deal with gods. Gods, maybe the Greek gods. I'm more of a fan of the Greek gods than the Roman gods, even though they're similar.
It's American horror story.
Okay.
In America.
It's American. It is American horror story, but didn't they travel somewhere else in these shows? Didn't they go to a different country?
America.
It's American horror story.
America.
But they
brought the minorities to America.
Yeah, but I mean they did do. I mean it's American horror story, but Elsa is from Germany and she came here.
But they brought her ass to America.
What if the gods were setting up shop in America?
Well, there you go.
Are you throwing shade? Are you throwing shade at me?
Yes, he is.
Right?
I think the season is going to be about... I think it's going to take place in the present day, and I think it's going to be either Area 51 or it could be like atomic type of science-y, chemical-y type of thing. Something with experiments.
You think so? Oh.
That's
could you
what I
imagine?
think.
The type of shit they could dream up?
Yes, so we'll find out in the fall. So we want to thank everyone for tuning into Are You Afraid Freak Show. Thanks for tuning in and joining us for the past 13 episodes. We're going to have brand new episodes of Are You Afraid Freak Show in the fall of 2015. You can download this episode and many more by visiting PapiChuloRadio.com/archives. Registered users will gain access to the Papi Chulo Radio archives of previously aired broadcasts. Please like us on Facebook by going to facebook.com/PCR Are You Afraid. Also like Papi Chulo Radio on Facebook by going to facebook.com/Papi Chulo Radio. You can email us with any questions, suggestions, comments, or concerns at contact@PapiChuloRadio.com. Co-host, can you wish the listeners a good night for one last time this season?
Good night, Ilsa.
Yes, I was hoping that. Please.
One more time, ma petite.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Miss Ilsa.
Thank you so much, ma petite.
Good night, everyone. I'm just so happy to be here. I'm happy that y'all had me doing the show and
Well, we haven't had you yet.
What?
And on that note, thanks for tuning in, everyone. See you in the fall. Good night.
All I'm saying
I don't
is
think
that
that would be
Why
scary.
you Mercy gay?
like Johnathan Perkins, you are by far the most dick hungry person I have ever had the pleasure of talking to.
Oh my.
Just say what's on your mind. Tell me what I said, and I will apologize to you.
It's over and done with.
No. If you have a problem, just say what it is. Well, what is the problem? Just go ahead, say it.
Just be quiet. Just be quiet. As simple as that. And then just use your phone.
Be quiet about what? If you have a problem with that, you can hang up your phone and walk away. Just hang it up. Just hang up the phone.
Be professional. Be Be professional. That's all I'm asking. It's as simple as that. You asked my issue, I told you.
It's not over and done with because obviously you have a problem. Then hang up your phone and go do what you need to do. It's a simple task.
It's just too much.
But you sat here arguing with me.